My name is Zane. Today we'll be having a look at the Polestar 5 EV. How exactly did this Polestar 5 perform at Goodwood Festival of Speed? Now this car turned up with 872 brake horsepower. That's more powerful than the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. So let's try to understand what Polestar has been working on in the UK. This Polestar 5, that's going to be an incredible EV hitting the market in a couple of years. And we've got some new release details about the upcoming Polestar 5. It's a fastback GT sport car, and it came in camo at Goodwood. It's a prototype, but the prototype was looking lightning quick with a lot of horsepower. Now the prototype of the Polestar 5 actually made its debut at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and Polestar released new details about the powertrain, something quite new that Polestar has been developing. And the Polestar 5 will have a chassis and electric motor setup that is unique to the Polestar brand. It's quite different from anything that's ever been developed for a motor car. And the reason I say a motor car is because it's using an electric motor. So instead of sharing company components with Volvo EVs, like on other models, Polestar is developing this car with their own innovation, their own designs. Now the Polestar 5 will have 800 volts architecture and a pair of electric motors developed by the brand's team in Sweden. So while specific outputs for each motor haven't been given, Polestar says that the 5 will make up to 872 horsepower, up to 664 pound-feet of torque, which is quite incredible for a sedan. But here's where it gets really scary. That's 122 more horsepower than the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. That's comparison in output when using that car's launch control system. Normally the Turbo S makes only 616 horsepower, but Porsche does have now that's 110 pound-feet more massive torque with the Porsche Turbo S Taycan. So that should make the Polestar 5 mighty quick, both in terms of acceleration and charge time. Now though the power level are the only specs we have available, other information such as this vehicle being developed in the UK R&D team, we know Polestar is heavily embedded within the UK. They not just develop their car in the UK, but they're actually registered in the UK as a company. Now this car specifically, like I said, it will be using an aluminium architecture. Its chassis, the body, that's what they're working on. But the powertrain in itself is just something unique to Polestar overall. And hopefully we can see it in new cars coming out for Polestar. Hopefully when they work on the Polestar 02 eventually, possibly in a 5 years time lapse. Hopefully we can see some of this technology being brought over to a Polestar 02, a sports roadster. Now what's even more interesting is that it's not just this car is more powerful than the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Polestar themselves has admitted that they are specifically targeting Porsche cars. They're targeting Porsche as a brand in luxury, in authenticity, in quality of build. And even more interesting, they're targeting the Porsche cars in pricing as well. Such as the Polestar 5, pricing will be quite similar to a Porsche Panamera. Specifically, it's not the Porsche Taycan that they're targeting in price, it's the Porsche Panamera, which I found interesting because Porsche Panamera is a normal petrol car, while the Taycan is all electric. They should be targeting the Taycan instead. But who knows, maybe this will make sense eventually when the Polestar 5 is fully released in 2024. Now a few additional things. There's a charge port on the driver's side, and this prototype specifically has a 21-inch wheel taken on what looks like Michelin Pilot Sports 5 tires. Really interesting, but they wanted some good tires going up to Goodwood. Naturally, they wanted a good time going up to Goodwood, lots of grip, on a day that's not guaranteed to be sunny. Now at Goodwood, the amazing thing is that Polestar didn't just bring the Polestar 5 prototype, they also brought the Polestar 2, the BST Special Edition, that's only being built with 270 units. That's quite a unique vehicle. It'll be more expensive than the normal Polestar 2, more powerful naturally, way more powerful. And this isn't the first time Polestar is bringing this vehicle to Goodwood, it's the second time. The difference is, this year this car is up for sale. But like I said, it's a limited edition, only 270 will be built in the world. But apart from that, in my opinion, based on everything that I've heard about the Polestar vehicles being at Goodwood, especially the Polestar 5, it performed more than better. It performed more than good for most people that were attending Goodwood. perform better than I expected. And for one, it's still a prototype, and for a prototype, it looks damn good. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I'll see you in my next video.